So you're one of the chosen two this year, Pac-12 Media Days for Oregon. What does it feel like to be at that point in your career where you're one of the guys out down here representing the school, representing your team?
It's crazy. I know it's a huge honor to represent the University of Oregon. It's I'm at a loss for words. That Coach Huff want me to do this. It's crazy. It's my time. I'm an older guy now. Right. We're a veteran group out of everyone. So it's really exciting.
What was your summer like?
Good. I traveled like crazy. I explored Oregon. My last summer in Oregon.
Okay.
So I went to like probably 5 different lakes and just enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Eugene summers are perfect.
They are.
So I just was enjoying it.
What was your favorite place you went to?
I'll probably Triangle Lake.
Okay.
I went there. Rock slides. Little waterfall action. It was real fun.
Who you go? So when you're doing this, who do you go with? You go with teammates?
Yeah, I went. Tony Washington. Rodney Hardrick, and we just go and we just explore. Bring barbecue pit and just have fun. Throw the football around.
Yeah. When you're out at Triangle Lake, do people recognize you?
A little bit, yeah. A couple of people do. It doesn't happen too much. I'm not Marcus or anything like that, but it happens. Every so often.
Right. Yeah. Where else around Oregon did you go?
I went to Fern Ridge. I went to Dexter Lake.
Okay.
I went to Fall Creek. I went to a lot of places.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You.
I know.
Getting out. That's
nice.
I
have to.
imagine you guys don't have a lot of time to do that.
We really
right?
don't, and I really wish that I would have managed my time better.
Yeah.
The other previous years being in Eugene, but I got around to do it this year.
Right. Academically, I know you're into marketing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Do you? It seemed like just from following you on Twitter, you've been doing stuff up in Portland. Is that right? Do you continue to do that in summer, or was that last year?
That was last year. This year, I'm working with a local advertising agency, AHM Brands.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been learning so much from them guys. They're all great, and getting exposed to all the different things that come into advertising, and it's been amazing.
We work with them a lot too. Do you know Brent McClure?
Yeah.
Man, Brent's a good guy.
They're all great. They're all willing to teach, and they're real patient and real humble men, and I'm having a real great time.
Brent's our go-to man for track stuff.
Yeah. He's showing me a lot of his work.
Tracktown, all that stuff. Yeah, very cool. Getting to this season and getting to you guys entering this year as a defense specifically, bring back a lot of guys. EFO State. I imagine that was a big boost. How are you feeling about your defense entering the year?
I feel really, really confident. I feel like we have a really good, cohesive defense. I feel like we're really ready to, perform at a very high level. And I'm really excited for what we have in store. Your
linebacking core got a little thin. 4 linebackers left the team since the spring.
Yeah.
Who's going to step up?
We all have to. I know me personally, my goal is I'm going to step up. Okay. I did decent last year, and I really have to step up way more. Rodney's going to step up, Joe Walker, everyone. Whoever's on that field is going to play like they're, an All-American. That's their goal, no matter who you are.
What can you? Why so many departures?
Actually, I have no idea. I feel like they all have their different reasons, but I don't really know the specifics of each guy's reasoning. But we just have to keep going. We got to adapt and perform.
Seems like there's and this could be totally a misconception. I could be reading this wrong, but it seems like there's a bigger emphasis on discipline. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think there's a big thing on discipline. We have a low tolerance for not an undisciplined team, because that's how you lose games. Right. So, but this team's going to be very disciplined. We're going to be a cohesive team. We're going to be a team, like a real team, and that's the main goal for everyone. You're going to have to be 100% committed, and that's what we're going to be.
What's different with Don as opposed to Nick?
I feel like with DP, he's more focused on the small little details of the entire defense. He wants each position to know what the other positions are doing, more cohesiveness, and because if you know what he's supposed to do, then it makes you perform that much faster, because you're gonna have a lot more trust in the defense.
Is the culture different of the defense?
Yeah, I feel like the culture is different. We have a more hunger. DP's a fierce, intense guy, and I feel like that's embarking on the entire defense.
Yeah. Looking back at last year, that Arizona game seemed to be kind of an anomaly, really, of the past 4 or 5 years, in this kind of current era. First time that a Pac-12 team has really blown out Oregon. All the other losses were close. And the first time it wasn't Stanford or Stanford really, or USC that did it. What happened in that game?
Honestly, I still have no idea. I still watch this game to this day, and I forget the score sometimes. I'm like, wait, that happened? Are you serious?
Right.
But it happened, and I really have no idea what happened, but the only thing I know is that, that's really unacceptable, and it can't happen again. We can't allow it to happen again.
What do you guys learn from that experience?
We got to prepare. We got to prepare better. That's what we have to do. We got to prepare better. We got to stay focused, and we just can't let any game slip through the cracks.
I know he's on the other side of the ball, but the big story of the offseason for you guys has been Devin Allen and what he's done. Just sitting back and watching your teammate win a U.S. championship in hurdles. But what are you thinking when you're watching him do that?
That was great. Proud. It's one of our boys, one of our brothers. Even though he's on the offensive side of the ball, it's still one of our brothers, and it's just great. He's worked really hard. It's crazy how he balances track, football, and school. Like that's extraordinary. So I'm really proud of him.
What have you seen from him in practice? Because people are going to have tons of expectations for him, just because he can run fast while jumping over things. But not everyone thinks that means he should be catching 20 touchdowns a year.
He did well in the spring game. Right. So he just like that. He works extremely hard. He doesn't let up. That same hunger that he has in track is the same hunger that he has, in football. So you're gonna see that competitive drive. You're gonna see his athleticism, on the field. So great things in store for him.
What do you think the strength of your defense is?
I feel like the strength of our defense, I feel like we just run to the ball. Like we're hungry, we're going to chase, we're going to keep running, we're going to keep staying active, and we have a better understanding of the defense, and we're all smart kids. That's what I think. So.
Getting back to your linebacking group just a little bit, Joe Walker seems like he's going to be the backup maybe in multiple spots, maybe for you and Rodney now. What do you need from Joe this season?
Well, already he's been stepping it up, especially in the weight room. He's a beast in the weight room. He's been learning his playbook, really well. He's really been stepping it up. We all just got to compete, and I just have high expectations for Joe because I feel like he's going to have a real breakout year this year.
Cool. Finally, you're here with Marcus.
Yeah.
I imagine everybody in every single tent wants to talk to Marcus. He's the Heisman Trophy favorite.
Yeah.
What's it like walking around with him? All the attention being on that guy.
Well, that's just how it is. All the attention is for for the offensive players, but he deserves it. Honestly, he works extremely hard. He's a great leader. Great teammate, and he's real hungry, extraordinary talent. Right. And I'm glad that he gets all the attention. And it's crazy how he handles it so well, so humble. And that's why I really like. He's a real good, genuine guy.
Cool, awesome.